You're standing at the gate, boarding pass in hand. Your out of office is officially on. Then, every screen in the terminal flips to red. It's not a tech glitch. It's not a strike. It's because your plane literally has zero fuel to take off. Isn't a what-if scenario. Right now, Europe's biggest airports are exactly 21 days away from a total systemic collapse that will ground your summer before it even starts. Let's be real. Your travel budget is under fire. Airports Council International Europe, ACI, just dropped an emergency warning to the EU. If the Strait of Hormuz stays blocked for another 3 weeks, the fuel runs out. We aren't talking about annoying delays. We're talking about a total blackout of European airspace. Jet fuel prices have already doubled, surging toward $200 per barrel. If you haven't booked yet, that ticket to Rome is about to cost as much as a used car. If you have booked, watch your email. Airlines are already prepping fuel surcharges that will hit your bank account before you even pack a bag. Think of a plane as a flying bus? Wrong. It's actually a flying delivery truck. About 50% of the world's air cargo travels in belly cargo. That's the literal basement of the plane you're sitting on. When your flight to London gets canned, it's not just your vacation that dies. It's the 5,000 iPhone screens and the new Zara drop in the hold that don't move. Europe depends on the Middle East for nearly half of its jet fuel. By shutting down local refineries to hit green goals, Europe basically tossed its spare battery in the trash and is now trying to run the economy on a charging cable that's been cut in half. So, who's getting rich while you're stuck in the terminal? Private energy traders and refineries in India and Turkey are scalping fuel. They're buying raw oil on the cheap, refining it, and selling it back to Europe at a massive premium because they know the EU is desperate. They are the ultimate middlemen of this crisis. Hacker tip: go check your airline's interruption insurance right now. Most standard plans cover weather, but systemic fuel failure is the fine print that leaves you stranded. Always book on a credit card with automatic travel protection. It's the only way you're getting a refund when the airport lights go out. That 21-day mark isn't a guess, it's the safety buffer. Major hubs like Heathrow Airport, Schiphol, and Frankfurt usually keep about 2 weeks of fuel on site. After that, they rely on a constant IV drip from pipelines and tankers. That drip has flatlined. Italy is already starting to ration fuel at major hubs. This isn't just a travel problem, it's a strategic autonomy failure. Europe wanted to be independent, but this crisis proves that without the Middle East, the continent literally stands still. What do you do when the sky closes? You pivot to the tracks. 2026 is officially the year of the European rail revival. If the planes aren't flying, the Eurostar and European Sleeper are your golden tickets. A new direct night train just launched connecting Amsterdam and Milan, and another is linking Prague to Copenhagen. Instead of fighting for a $1,000 seat on a grounded jet, look at the Mediterranean ferry routes or the quietcation trend. Focusing on secondary ports like Madeira or the Norwegian fjords via smaller, fuel-efficient vessels. Your backup plan isn't to cancel summer, it's to go off-grid. Trade the 2-hour flight for a 12-hour scenic sleeper car. You get a private cabin, a glass of wine, and you wake up in Venice without touching a drop of jet fuel. Governments are panicking and looking at joint EU buying to force prices down. Long-term, this will force everyone into sustainable aviation fuel, but that doesn't help you this summer. If the fuel hits zero, tourists are the first to get booted. Military, medical, and food supplies get the priority. So here's the reality check. If your flight gets canceled tomorrow, are you ready to jump on a sleeper train across Europe, or are you just staying home? Drop your survival travel plan in the comments. Let's see who's actually prepared for a summer without wings.